what are we drawing today? Today we are drawing a Ixithilion. Let's get this music's too loud for me. It's distracting. Get down to 6. And what is an Ixithilion? Let's read the description. Let's get rid of all this. Emerged an ivory crustacean surrounded by a cloud of tendrils, spindly and elegant, and moved with great delicacy upon 4 legs that terminated in wicked needle points. Its head a triangular wedge in which a singular black eye, like an onyx, was embedded, unblinking, faceted, brilliant. The fiend was unnerving, size of a large horse, but its sinuous tendrils made it look twice as big, so that's fun. Elfsar's here, hello. No, I do not stream on Twitch. There were too many bugs, and I got frustrated, and I gave up on Twitch. Thanks for asking, though. Yeah, Twitch is, what happened was, I remember you helped me set it up, which I appreciate. After a while, it would just stream the audio and not the video, and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't fix it, and I wasn't getting a lot of mileage there anyway, so I just with Twitch. Okay, so let's see. I did grab some spindly. There's an arrow crab. Where are we here? Yes, extra large icons, and I want to organize by, sort by date. All right. Okay. So, what? That's weird. Okay. This is from Joel's art store. This is the arrow crab. Check it out. Pretty cool. So that's reference number 1. It is spindly. Here's a false arrow crab. Check out that guy. He's pretty cool. He's got a little more spiky bits. And what else do we need to see? I got a couple more of the arrow crab. That one's pretty cool. That's mostly a reference for the legs, I guess. So I was originally, in my head, I was thinking, and this is not the drawing. Oh no, I put it here. Gotta get rid of that, actually. Okay. Originally, I was thinking it'd be like coming up over a ridge or something, making it look big with the tentacles there. This is the body shape. Pretty good drawing, right? But as I just noticed, doing my demo of Bastion, that's kind of the same angle for this crustacean. So maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll do something else. All right. Okay. So unlike my regular 20-minute monster series, I'm kind of drawing this from scratch. I'm not using, because the previous 20-minute monsters, I went through the monster manuals for D&D, and so I had lots of references for what they looked like, and I would just, do my own take on it. But this one, we're starting from scratch, so it's different. All right. So shall we? Let's pick a green. I feel like I haven't done a green in a long time, and let's make a green brush. This dark green, and my favorite brush to use lately is the watery rough nib. Is that the one? Or was it the Fountain Ink or Bleed? I think it was the Fountain Ink or Bleed. Yeah, it was the Fountain Ink or Bleed. Okay, good. All right. Oh, no! Don't delete the wrong layer. Okay. Are we ready to go? Do we dare? Elfar says, hope all is well. It's mostly well. Yes, I would say mostly well. Thank you. This week is my deadline week at work, and my wife wants us to move because there's a smoker or smokers in the building that will not stop or die or move away. So we're looking for another place to live. So that's stressful and time consuming, and I don't like it. Adam says, life is a time, and Elfsar says, I had to refresh. I was playing the beginning. Well, you're here. You're here now. Okay. So let me put this If I can. Can I? Come on. That's gonna be my... Do I want to do... How do I want to do this? Let me think. Maybe we do like a side view. A side view. A back side view, like it's kind of looking over its shoulder. Like if this were... I don't know, if this were a horse, this would be its tail. Or if this were a centaur, and then it'd be looking. But of course, it's not a horse. It's something much different. But that's the idea. That's the idea I'm going to go for. So let's actually... Let's go for... Let's change the opacity. 50%? No. 60%? No. 66%? Sure. Okay. All right. We are going to start the clock. The Weeping Stag says, love your work, man. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, Weeping Stag. We're just about to start drawing this Ixithilion. Ixithilion. I'm sorry, I'm spitting as I say this. All right, so what time is it? It is 11:06. If we finish in 20 minutes, it'll be 11:26. Let's see if we can do this 20-minute monster. I'm going to grab my... Gonna get my rough, not my roughs, but my references handy here. There we go. And let's do this. Oh no, my dog is barking. All right, it's 11:07. So 27. Here we go. All right, with some body shape here. So, and it's got a triangular head. I remember. So, ivory... I just drew a mantis creature, and now it's already looking a lot like the mantis creature for Dark Sun project. One eye. This is the reason I'm drawing it so light is because this is going to be the rough. Some spikes. Maybe some spikes might be good. Move with... I was going to have the tentacles too, so got to leave room for the tentacles. An ivory crustacean surrounded by a cloud of tendrils, spindly and elegant. So let's give it a long neck. They don't usually have necks, do they? Crustaceans? Crustaceans? Let's actually, you know what? I want to give it more of a, like, appearing... My dog's going crazy for somebody in the alley. Let's go. Oh, B. Okay. I don't know. Triangular? Not exactly a triangle, but triangle. This looks like a War of the Worlds Martian ship. But that's okay. Spindly and elegant. Let's change the opacity. Yes, opacity is 100%. That's fine. Okay. Let's say... Let's try that for a body. Also looking very mantis-like. It's 4 legs that terminated in wicked needle points. So let's 4 legs. Right? How many? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. It looks like 3. No, I see. Oh, it's tricky. Here's what I'm looking at. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, but then there's another is that like a pseudo joint there, which is kind of cool. All right, pseudo joints. All right, 1, 2, 3. Which ones are the front ones? Which ones are the back ones? This one is clearly a front one. 1. We can get the pseudo joint there. 2, 3. Right? Needles. And then maybe this is also a front one. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I feel like I haven't given him enough room. And he's going to need more room for the tentacles. Oh my god. 1. Let's move this joint over here. 1, 2, 3. Still not enough. That's okay. Maybe it's foreshortened. There we go. There we go. Ba, 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 problem with the 20-minute monster series, 1, 2, 3, is that I'm always in such a rush that I can't appreciate what's going on in the chat. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know if that's going to be its body or not, but okay, that's the behind one, and then 1, 2, 3. I feel that's fine. This is another behind one. Okay, cool. So let's just to don't forget which ones are the front. Let's put that something like that. Crustaceans. Okay, well, let's see. Here's another one. I don't think I need anything from that. This is a different kind of crab. Can't remember what kind of crab that is. But I can use that underside. Let me use that underside. Ba, 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 right? Give it those things there. And then, I don't know, crabs don't normally have necks, so I'm kind of... Let's give it a... Elegant, I say. Let's give it a more. Yes, more. It's still triangular shaped, right? What if we give it like a little horns on the side? And then, I mean, does it have a mouth? We assume it has a mouth? Some kind of a mouth? Maybe a little mustache here? Crustacean mustache? No. What if the mustache went up? Does that make a difference? Feelers? I don't know. This is all like subject to the approval of the client anyway. But we'll see how far we get in our 20 minutes. Crustaceans. There's a mantis. I don't need those mantis references anymore. Any other? Oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy. This guy I liked because it's got the little spikies, so I can. Oh, look at these joints up here. Yes, yes. Let's do that. Spindly but elegant. So we can put let's put a couple at every of the top joints here. Let's change this one so it's not impacting. Okay, and then what is it on? Who knows? It's on. I don't know what it's on. 4 legs which terminated in wicked needle points. Its head a triangular wedge in which a singular black eye like an onyx was embedded, unblinking, faceted, and brilliant. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Onyx. Let me look at an onyx. Let me refer to an onyx. O-N-Y-X. Yes, I want to leave that site. Images. Okay. Okay, but faceted. Okay. Faceted onyx. Let me plug that faceted onyx. I guess this is this faceted onyx. Can I copy that image? That's a faceted. I mean, do I just drop that there? Let's squoosh it. I mean, that could be it. Nice and big. We want it to be nice and big. Faceted. Actually, let's do it this way. And something like that, just for now. Let's put another couple little spiky horns on it. Okay, so what we didn't draw was the cloud of tendrils. How many tendrils do we want? How are we doing for time? 11:14. Okay, we're like halfway through. But this is only the rough. I mean, it looks. I don't know. All right, let me get rid of my faceted onyx reference. I really don't need that. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh my God, things are happening in the chat. Elsar says, my last move almost killed me and my channel. Yeah, channel was the last thing I was thinking about. Torn, is all business, full steam ahead. Dogs need to pee. Dogs gone pee. That was I was like, should I do my live stream and then take the dog to pee? But then I thought, no, if the dog comes scratching on my door, I'm gonna have to interrupt my live stream. So I don't want to do that, obviously. The spider crab, thank you. Weeping stag, crabby long legs. Zoopank is here. Welcome. As a boy, I'd enjoy learning all about animals. Oh yeah. Coelacanthum. What brushes to use? This is Clip Studio. This is Photoshop, which I do not endorse. Do not endorse Adobe products, but here we are. And the brush is the True Grit Texture Supply. And the brush I'm using right now is Fountain Inker Bleed, if you can see on my screen. I'm not sure. I got what's the name of the pack? The Rusty Nib pack, which I quite enjoy. I was thinking about getting some textures from them because I see people using the textures and it looks pretty great. Okay. Yes, Elsar says Tor needs a text-to-speech while he draws. I guess I do. Don't know. These are all technologies I don't understand and don't know how to use. All right. Back to the drawing. We need a cloud of tendrils. Let's do our cloud of tendrils on a different layer. And furthermore, let's do them a different color as well. So, nope. I didn't want to delete. I wanted to add a new layer. So, where is this cloud of tendrils going to be? Let me make this purple. Let's see. A cloud of tendrils. Maybe it should have been more like up. And then the cloud could be like... No, that doesn't work either. Cloud of tendrils. Coming from where? Coming from the back? These are going to be... How many tendrils is a cloud, everybody? Let me get rid of the... Oh my god. I need to learn Clip Studio. Here's my problem. I don't like learning new things. It takes time. I'm going to be frustrated as I learn. Who has time? Who has time to learn new things? 1, 2. So we got 6. Is that a cloud? I don't like how they're all kind of bunched up together there. And what's behind? Is 6 a cloud? No, I think we need more. Maybe some short ones. Let's put a... Yes. Cloud. Is that a cloud? Maybe 2 more. Maybe... No. Yes. There we go. Reminds me of a whip scorpion. And then... maybe 1 more. No. Going up. Other way. Something like that. Is that a cloud? All right. Is this the monster? Let's recheck our an ivory crustacean. I keep saying crustacean, surrounded by a cloud of tendrils, spindly and elegant, moved with great delicacy upon 4 legs that terminated in wicked needle points. Its head, a triangular wedge on which a singular black eye like an onyx was embedded, unblinking, faceted, brilliant. Oh, brilliant gleam. The fiend was unnerving, size of a large horse, but its sinuous tendrils. Yeah, okay. Is that our creature? It's 11:19. What time did we say? 11:27. We got more time. Let's do a... Oh, snap. Let's do a... Here's what we're going to do. Let's do a... I mean, this is just the rough that I'm sending to the client for approval and notes. So, I mean, let's just do it. All right. This is going to be our final layer. Let's make it gray. And then we'll just do some black. The Weeping Stag, I think you can import over all of your hotkeys. Do I have any hotkeys? I don't think I have any hotkeys. I do in my here, let's try something here. What if we take everything, just rotate it up? Nope. Yep. Some Flintstones material. No. What if we just take the... No, that doesn't work. Let me think. I want to get the... I don't know what to do. No. What if we take... Alright. What do we like? Spiky. Spiky. We can adjust all these. I mean, at this point, I'm going to have 6 minutes to do my final. But let's do it anyway. See how far we get. And then this one has 2, right? Right? We agreed? We all agreed on that, didn't we? Alright, spindly. But spikes. Spiky, but spindly. No, I don't like that. I hate it. Okay. I guess the light source is just we're figuring that the light source is coming from above. I don't know where this. Maybe that's better. Right. I want the head. Let me draw the head and see if I can put it. Nick Melchin, happy Sunday. Indeed, and to you, my friend. This is our... This is our faceted onyx eye. Right? Drawing facets is always difficult. But there it is. And I don't know. Just exploring. A couple of mandibules. Looks like he's got some weird sideburns. Maybe we don't do that. Like Wolverine hair. So maybe we just do everything pointed down. Let me get rid of... Oh god, Photoshop. It really does look like a spaceship. Let me think. Oh my god, the dog is going crazy. Let me just go straight out. That makes it look more like a spaceship. Let's not do that. Just give it some texture. Okay. So if that's the head. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. It's like looking at you askew. I like that. And then the neck can come up. It's just like a... Just give some texture on that neck. Oh no. Smaller. Something like that. Right. And then let's do the other legs here. The body. We have 2 more minutes before our time is up. Oh no. Okay. Is everyone still here? It said It said that my stream disconnected. And if you're here, shout it out. Tell me in the chat that you're still here. Textures. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nick Melchin. Okay, so I'm going to try something different with the we just have. What if we just do that? Instead of having that big mantis. Right? Is that elegant? That doesn't seem elegant. Let me try something else. Instead of going down, here. There, this will be the abdomen. Could put a couple little spiky things on the end. And then, yes, I think this is better. We are, oh, we're not at time. I thought we were at time. We still got a minute left. Right? Okay. All right, I think that's better. I think that's, let me get rid of this layer now. We got all 4 legs, so that's good. Oh, snap. Weeping Stag is still here. Adam is still here. Thank you. All right, well, I guess. I don't know what he's supposed to be on. Just say rocks. Let's give these rocks some interesting textures as well. Because that's how we do things. That's how we do things down in Torrance Art Hole. All right. And then, I don't really want to draw these tendrils all over again. I feel like let's draw one tendril. And where are they coming from? They're just kind of vague spaces. So let's draw this tentacle. Right. It can be tendrils. Tendrils. And I feel like it can have a... Is that a light or is it a part of the design? Nobody knows. Just give it some... Especially at the bottom here. Okay. So that, I think, is our Ixithilion for now. Let's get rid of that. You know what I want to do, actually? Let's, maybe I just use the same brush. Let's just use the same brush. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this thing that I just drew. X. Wrong layer. There we go. X. V. Save it for later. This one too. I should listen to some nice Dungeons and Dragons music from Johnny Douglas. We're going to make that black. Actually, no. Here's what we're going to do. Oh my god. We're going to make this that dark green. This is our main layer. G. All right. Nice dark green. Could be darker. Let's make it darker. Okay. And then these are our tendrils, some of which no longer work because but we can fix that. We make them all green. Right? And we will just ever so quickly. Things are in front. Right, that. I guess they're all coming out of his back. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. And then change the opacity on that to less. less, something like that. And then it's supposed to be ivory, right? Do I dare do a white layer here? You know, the program I use at work for my storyboarding has like an autofill. Not an autofill, but a matte. It'll just put white behind everything that's closed off, which would be nice here. Now this artwork is going to be black and white in the book. If you were here when I started, you'll know what that looks like. But and then let's go to one of my other favorite brushes. Is this one? Yes. This is my old layer, which I can delete. And then I don't know. Just like that. Okay, so we're done. We are done. We're gonna add the little live streamed by Torrin Atkinson artist, which we'll put, I don't know, there. We're gonna add my signature. Not with using this brush though, dum-dum. We're gonna go back to our fountain ink or bleed. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Torrin 2026. And this is the 20-minute monster. What's it called? Ixithilions. Is the S the name of the creature, or is it there's more than one of them? I don't know. So that's that. Now, are we done? No. Let me save this. Because there's one more thing I want to do with you guys. Do I want to do a new? Let me do a new. Let me open recent 20-minute template. Okay. We don't need any of this. Here's assignment number 2. Here is assignment number 2 from the. This is for ShadowSun. Let's take a look. Here's the Kickstarter. The ShadowSun campaign setting launching soon by Chubby Funster. This is a Shadow Dark. This is Dark Sun. If it was a Shadow Dark setting, right? Right? Are you with me? So I have been hired to do 5 drawings for this, thanks to Watcher DM, who is not in the... Hey, Nick Napston Crafts is here. Welcome. He gave me the art brief, and number 1, Prevatory. Yes. Okay, I think I just need to... Yes. Elven woman, dark sun aesthetics, facing forward, upper torso and head only. So this will be quick. This is just super rough sketches. Let's grab that. Let's make over here, and it's going to be quarter page. So what about now? This would be like your standard. It's just the upper torso and head only. So it's a bust. So I mean, elven woman, dark sun aesthetics. What are the dark sun aesthetics for an elf? Let's take a look, shall we? Dark sun elf. Here is. Oh, this is from an artist that I like. Oh, who is this? Okay. That looks like, that's Brahm. Sorry, I'm not showing you these images. Let me see if I can show you. Copy image. there's Braum. We all know Braum. This is obviously a black and white, not a painting. He's known for his paintings. This is, I don't know who this is. They're famous runners. The as you can see in Dark Sun, they have a long they're long legs. Who is this? This looks like somebody who I am a fan of, but I can't remember their name. A fan of their work. This is like a leopard print. It's an interesting hat. Is that all on the Dark Sun fandom wiki? Let me see what else we got. Da, 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 da. I know there's more. Looking for something official. That looks official. I mean, they look pretty much human, right? Dark Sun returns with Lost Cities of the Trembling Plains. I don't think that's an official thing. 4th edition had Dark Sun. Let me see. Are these elves? Those are elves. Okay. Alright. I mean, so that's the trouble. I don't know what's... This looks like a... Here we go. Is this an elf? It's definitely a Braum painting. But is it an elf? Yes. He's got the pointy ears. Okay, so they're basically humans. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, so we got our references. Yellow. Okay, so let me read the description again. Wearing a bone necklace with multiple carvings in the shape of a crescent moon. Background, a savanna. Oh, I gotta do backgrounds? Boo. Alright. Maybe a nice mohawk might be appropriate. To make him too Spocky. Thin nose. Bone necklace. I would like to do something more interesting than a straight on. But this will be one of the options. I feel like these. Maybe some more jewelry as well. Maybe a tattoo? I don't know. More of a neck. This would be where the bone necklace is. Where is it? A bone necklace with multiple carvings in the shape of a crescent moon. Is the necklace in the shape of a crescent? I feel like this is looking like an Egyptian necklace, right? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. And then some clothes of some kind. What is... Oh, she's so intensely shouldered there. There we go. What, let me look at my... Okay, interesting. We could give her some kind of a cool, like, to mirror the, ears. Some kind of a, I don't know. there's the crescent moon. Just looks like a C. Maybe we do the other way. Do the phases of the moon work the same way on Athos or on the whatever? Maybe we do that. Maybe we do it that way. C, 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 right? And the savannah in the background. Oh my god. Savannah. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Clouds. This is all in a weird angle. Okay, now we do the thing that we like to do. Which is... Actually, This is going to be a clothing. Now let's make it look like clothing. Like that? And some armbands, of course. Okay, very symmetrical. Now let's take this and we will transform it to see what... Okay, relax. To see what is bugging us, and I can see let's move that eye down. That's one thing I always get wrong with the eyes. Oops. What if there was like right? Is that cool? Cool or not cool? Feel like she's like puckering up a little bit. Those lips a little bit bigger. Which way is the sun coming? Doesn't matter. So that's an option. Right? That's straight out of my here. This is something else that's bothering me now that I'm looking at it from the other angles. This can be a lot lower. But if we wanted to do something more dramatic, but still looking facing forward, let's look up actor headshots. You know, like I was thinking like, you know, we could do like if you wanted to do something dramatic, they're like looking at you. Almost from behind, right? Maybe holding something. I did a whole, like, let me show you my Bonds of Magic. If I go to illustration, game drawings, gaming illustrations, and then if I go to Dungeons and Dragons folder, and then I go to the Monty Cook folder, and then I go to Bonds of Magic, we can see here, I'll just do it this way. These are all the character portraits I did for this character book called Bonds of Magic. And as you can see, they're very similar, and they're all like, they're busts, right? But you try to get different angles. Obviously, the characters look different, but you want to get like interesting poses. They're not all just looking straight on like the lady elf I just did. They might be holding some things. Some of these were drawn from pictures in magazines. Others were my friends posed for them. I took photos and I drew from the photos. This is Rob Baxter. That's Warren Banks, my co-thicket. I think that's John Stone Metzger, who actually publishes his own gaming stuff now. Anyway, so that's to illustrate the illustration style. But this one specifically requires facing forward. So I just want to find some. So is there an interesting? These are all kind of boring. Like like this one, right? She's not just standing there static. She's got her. I mean, obviously this is not the right tone, but she's got her chin in her hands. So there's other things going on besides her just staring emo-like at us. Hey, watch your DM. I was just talking about you. I have to go back in the chat. This is a player portrait commission. No, this is here. Let me open it again. Let me open it again. I thought I still have it. Yes, this is for the ShadowSun. Thank you, Watcher DM, for getting me this gig. The ShadowSun campaign setting, and it is 5 drawings. I can close this now. 5 drawings for the the setting book. So these are different peoples, I guess. Different jobs, peoples. Characters, I guess, but I don't know if they're like, I think they're just illustrations for the kinds of races or clans or something. I don't know. Yes, thank you. You guys are talking amongst yourselves for a while, which is great. Look up crescent necklace for a pose. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much. I'm excited to do it. And it all worked out because he did. It's not like a quick deadline, so I can take my time and do this stuff. But yeah, I will look up crescent necklace. Yeah. Oh, I like this one. That one's kind of cool. Anyway, these are just very rough sketches for to see if I'm going in the right direction. Well, especially when the new client, you don't want to. I just like to give them a couple options. So going back to the, you know what? Let's also look up movie poster. We call it Blockbuster. I'm thinking of like Drew Struzan posters. Like, yeah. Like here is Star Wars filler. You know, she's Captain Marvel here is mostly facing forward. Free Guy. I'm just getting some inspiration. The Last Blockbuster. Is this Kevin Smith? Something or other? Oh, there's that. Yeah, that guy holding up his wand. It was pretty good. Didn't like the movie. The first one I kind of watched out of the corner of my eye. I was like, oof. There's post-apocalyptic ladies. Charlize Theron. Let's look up Drew Struzan. Movie poster. Interesting. I mean, they're not super interesting. They're very well executed, but like, the portraits are just portraits. I like that lady holding her head in her hand. Let me think. What else can I do? Let's go back to actor headshots. Busts. Let me put busts. See if that helps. They're all boring. These are all very boring. Here's a nice one. Guy taking a smoke. Having a cigarette. Having a smoke. But obviously that's not going to work. But I do like to get their hands. Here, let me... Yeah, okay. There's another one. Having a cigarette. Taken by Brian McConkey. Not Brian Monkey. Brian McConkey. This is a good resource. He's facing forward. When I hover it over, it goes gray, which is annoying. But she's facing forward. They're not just totally boring. They're doing something. This guy's holding his collar. So maybe the lady could be like holding, like actually touching her necklace. The elf. Just trying to get some inspiration here. Arthas elves. This is. I'll read you. I'll read to you the description. Prevatory. It says prevatory, which I don't know what that means. Elven woman, dark sun aesthetics, facing forward, upper torso and head only. Wearing a bone necklace. A bone necklace. Oh, it's a bone necklace. With multiple carvings in the shape of a crescent moon. So I did the bone necklace wrong, but that's okay. So now let's try. Come on. Let's make a new layer. What if she's more like looking up? Come on, head. Look at my center line. Where's my center line? Give her bigger lips. This one has bigger lips. Strong cheekbones, though. Maybe this one's Asian. Has more of an Asian aesthetic. I can already see what I'm doing wrong with the eyes. Anyway, fix that later. Maybe this one's entirely bald. No. No. Maybe more shadows. There'll be shadows in this one. There'll be a more dramatic light source. Fix that eye. So the shoulders maybe more like that, and then I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. I gotta go pretty quick, but tattoo there. All right, bone and necklace. Bone and necklace. What does a bone necklace look like? Maybe, a bone necklace with multiple carvings in the shape of the crescent. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. Light coming in from this side. She's holding. I gotta figure out what the bone necklace looks like before I draw her hand. Okay. I think round is the way to go. And just make it look like vertebra? Is that the way to go? It's not very elegant though, is it? Maybe it's too big. Let me redraw. Just redraw. Multiple carvings. So it's not necessarily a shape of a crescent moon. It's a bone necklace with carvings in it. Oh, let me just Google bone necklace, see what comes up. Bone necklace. Ba, 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 yeah. Okay. That one looks like a bone necklace. That one looks like a bone necklace. But I think I favor this one. It's got a more pleasing aesthetic. As we listen to some Spider-Man. Ticket for next Sunday. What's happening next Sunday? New movie coming out. Oh, the Masters of the Universe. Yes, the Masters of the Universe. Yes, I saw your drawing. Let's do a nice low. It's a low hanging necklace. Let's do. It's not bone shaped. It's not crescent moon shaped. It's bone shaped. With what part of the body is this bone from? With multiple carvings. Is that a carving? Is that a carving? I might just have to ask for. All right. But again, this looks really big. Why is it so big? I feel like that's a better size. Kind of messed up the. Come on. Draw. There we go. Let's do these two bigger. So we can get some more crescent moons on there. I don't know. And then something like that. And so now. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's bone-ish. And now. Oh, I need to. Let me think. Neck. A little better, maybe. Hand. Fingers. Shoulder. Clavicles. Sternum. I feel like her head could be lower, though. A little bit. Just a little bit. And then nice long limbs. Is that too long? Does she look like a spider? It feels like. Just make that smaller, maybe. I don't know. It's not quite working out the way I imagined. But It's in the neighborhood. I'll look up some more reference. How about that? Bum, 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 bum. Get that shadow back in there. We don't want to cover up the necklace with her hands, but we do want to maybe this one's underneath the necklace, right? Something like that. Knuckles be here. Ba 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 ba. Right. Something like that. I mean, if I end up doing this kind of a pose, I will probably grab one of my coworkers and say, "Can you do this pose for me, real quick?" Take a photo and use that for my reference. All right. So that's all great. And then this is just, arm is just, and some kind of, let me look again. Well, obviously not, she's not wearing that, or that. Yeah, something like that maybe. So this is option number 2. Option number 2, let's give her like a, maybe she's got like tattoos or something over here. Tats. All right, so there is another option. Maybe another, sure, why not? Let's give it another one there. I don't know. And if he says, no, then I know. All right, so we have 2 different options for the elven lady and the savannah. Let me look up savannah real quick. What if I just copy, paste? Some zebras in the background. Where would that go? Where would that go? Right? But it would all be blurry. Well, we got that tree in there. Let's get that tree in there. Actually, before I get too carried away here. This is number 2. Ba ba ba. So that would be, I need to, he didn't give me actual dimensions. He just says, why is it not drawing? What is going on? B. There we go. There we go. We could actually do a frame like have her coming out of the frame. If we did a frame, which it looks like we're doing. He just said make it fit into the layout that I provided. So that is well and good. So now if we moved our savannah, and we got to make it smaller. Actually, you know what? We're gonna no. We're gonna take this layer and flop it. Transform. What? What do you mean it's empty? It's not empty. You liars. You liars. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Transform. Flip horizontal. And again, I can see if there's anything that bothers me about this. Get rid of this for a second. It does look very inhuman. Eyes. Why did it get so blurry after I flopped it? Maybe it was just because I shrunk it down? No, that doesn't make sense. What is going on? Let me try something. Let me go back. back. I'm going 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 back. Yeah, I guess that's just the way it is. Okay. Let me do it. Let me now transform it here. Make it a little bit less. Let's do it the proper way. Something like that. I'm guesstimating here. Yes. Close. I don't need. And then red. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Now we have our with her arm coming out. Sure, why not? I don't know. Maybe not. Doesn't matter for now though. And then now we can have our tree back there. Like way up on a really high horizon line. All that just for this. Ridiculous. Okay. Right? There's a tree. It's a tree. Some clouds. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. I did. And we got some work done. Okay. And then the next one I have to do is a human merchant. And he only gave me 2 of the 5 descriptions, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. I will submit these to the client and get some feedback and see what's what. All right. I gotta go. I'm gonna have my breakfast/lunch. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And I will see you next time on the internet. Elfsar, Adam, Watch Your DM, other people who were here. I can't remember. Something, Nick Melchin and the Weeping Stag. Thank you all, one and all. And I will see you next time on